Hello, hello, good evening. Happy Friday. Wait, happy Friday. How are you, Ark? How's it going? How's the school grind going? Wait. Taking a break, that's good. Gotta take a break. Let your brain rest. There's still a lot to do for your assignments. Investigate the silent village. So last time we scaled the end wall. This tall wall of ice, and we defeated the ice primal, but we were unable to get its card. But we made it up here. It is densely forested land. It's covered in snow. Kind of cheering for you. Hope you get everything done in a timely manner. Now we found this village. It looks abandoned, maybe. Or attacked?
The walls are riddled with claw marks and blood stains. Was this place attacked by monsters? Recalling the subterranean village, you cover your mouth and drop your head. Feel sick? Trollis asks, worried about you. With your eyes cast downward, you spot what appears to be a scrap of paper with a drawing on it.
Scrap of something one? Is this a map? The scrap on which appears to be part of a picture, both ends have been torn. I opened the window in this room. I don't know if it's really helping with the paint smell. It just smells like, I don't know. I'm assuming it's paint. I don't know what else would be that would make sense.
This place must have been a weapon shop of some kind. You note a number of still usable weapons arrayed on its shelves and walls. No small number of them look like implements of torture. You and the others give the distasteful shop a quick once-over and decide to be quit of the place.
How strong is it? Strong enough that, like, if it just smells, it's just a constant smell.
Some of the weapons on display look like tools of torture. Legol says, "We've searched this place enough. Let's go."
Yeah, it just constantly smells like paint. So Fletch turned off like the AC, because that's what was pushing the air around. I think the air from upstairs got pushed down here.
This place looks like it was an inn. With a little tidying up, it should be perfectly usable. Legol is clearly not in favor of the idea. We're not seriously going to sleep here, are we? Polka counters that not only is there nowhere else to sleep, but critically, it won't cost anything to rest here.
We've never paid to rest at an inn. Free is key. Oh, this is Trellis. Free is key. Ringmaster says so. Oh, Ringmaster says so.
Having argued down Legol's disagreement, the group decides to sleep at the inn. After getting a bare minimum of rest, you leave the inn.
And then, let's see. Let's talk to the apartment, like, property owner people about how water gets in rainy days. So they said we can move to a different apartment in the complex. But we won't be able to move until, like, early July.
Within the small building, you find some things that look like laboratory equipment, along with a sturdy-looking cage.
Cage?
Legol says, "Let's hurry and get out of here." The fright in his voice is plain. You suppose he really doesn't like unsettling places like this. You feel a bit of guilt at the thought, but can't help but find it a little cute to see Legol acting so unlike his usual stoic self. As Legol hurries everyone along, Polka inspects the equipment. He manages to locate a scrap of paper with some kind of drawing on it.
Scrap of something too. Early July, yeah. Like, luckily the property people, like, didn't try to argue back. It sounds like they weren't like, "Oh, but what about this? What about this?" No, they were just like, "Okay, understandable." But yeah, the earliest available for the same exact floor plan as this place would be, yeah, early July.
On the shelves, you spy a number of salves, poultices, and other medicinals. Maybe this place was an apothecary. Polka says that several of the items could be of use, so you decide to borrow them, minus the especially suspicious-looking ones.
I'm just gonna borrow these. Did we get anything? Okay, we got Supreme Salve. Just one? Just one. Floor plan, I assume, is layout? Yeah. So it'll be like the same amount of bedroom, same amount of bathroom. And it should be like the same exact, like... yeah, same layout, I think. It should look just like the apartment we're in right now. Because I think there's a couple different options in this complex, but... he wanted one that was the same. Sturdy building.
Upon the walls of the sturdy building, there is a single word written in crude lettering. Help. Gazing at the writing, all the color drains from Legol's face, and he looks ready to make a run for it.
So Legol seems very wary of this place. Has he been here before?
You reach out a hand to comfort him, but as you do, you spot a scrap of paper at his feet with what looks like a drawing on it. Having given the village a once-over, you decide to return to the inn ruin for the time being and review what you've learned. However, you don't have a clear picture of what happened here. Absent any other ideas, you take the scraps of paper you found during your search and lay them out on top of a desk.
So are we gonna get a map? Wait, hang on. Do these actually fit together?
Looking at the images on the scraps, Polka realizes that they must have originally formed a single page.
Put together the scraps of paper in order starting from the left.
With the scraps assembled properly, they form what appears to be a map.
Newterra map. A map assembled from scraps found in the silent village. It bears a distinctive mark.
Looking closely, you spot a flower drawn in one particular location, Something about it calls to mind a childhood memory for Polka.
You did such a good job, Polka. You're going to be just like Mommy and Daddy someday.
Polka stands dazed and unmoving. You ask if anything is wrong, but he replies, "No, nothing at all." Breaking the reverie, a something black as midnight assails the party. You reach for your weapon, ready to fend off a monster. But when you take a look...
That doesn't look like a monster. What is that? It's attacking! That's what it is! Pay attention!
Legol's upbraiding brings you back to the moment, and you grip your weapon tight, ready to fight.
It's not a monster? Is it a person? Oh yeah, then the new apartment will be it will be upstairs. So therefore we cannot be there will definitely be no more problems with rain. Rain flooding in. But that means we have to lug everything upstairs. Oh yeah, apparently the property management said that like the maintenance people should come and try to fix the foundation. Because it's like a foundation leak, so hopefully they'll fix it next week, but like, I don't know, I don't believe it. Ah! Shisui, hello, how are you? How's your Friday been? Or whoever gets that apartment next. I mean, hopefully they fix it. Like, I think they can only fix it if we move out. I think at the bare minimum, they need to, like, replace the carpet in our bedroom, because it's... Ever since, like, the last time the water came in, it doesn't smell... It doesn't smell correct. It smells off. We got, like, an air purifier, too. But I think the smell is embedded in the carpet. So I think they just need to replace the whole carpet. But yeah, how are you doing, Shisui? How's it going? Like the neighbors... So before I moved in, Fletch told me the neighbors had like water like flooding a lot in the apartment next door. Like the neighbor told him like, oh yeah, there was like 1 inch, 2 inches of water on the whole entire bedroom floor. So ours wasn't that bad, of course. But then like soon enough new people moved in and Fletch was like, it seems awfully like soon to move people in to that apartment when they just had all that water damage.
Beautiful.
What is this saying? Our good did a 26, our Sky 32. They just did a keyboard smash. Is that right? They keyboard smashed? So is it a monster or is it a person?
The monster-like thing's attacks are ferocious. Like darkness come to life. It steadily wears you down.
This thing's weird.
Trollis seems to be feeling the same unease you are in regards to the creature.
I think it's weak against light. No, that did normal damage. Polka, get a critical hit. Finish him off. Victory is yours, yet something still feels off. Was it a person? Did we kill a human?
You've managed to defeat the creature and hold a card aloft to seal it.
Oh, is it not gonna go in the card?
It doesn't seem to work, though.
So it wasn't a monster?
Maybe this really isn't a monster after all. A little troublesome having to deal with all these unknown foes, isn't it? Exclaims Polka. The four of you decide to run for it.
Oh.
But when you turn, you find Steelborough soldiers blocking your path, trapping you.
Do these people never quit?
Perhaps they're in pursuit of those responsible for killing everyone in the Senate. Legol clicks his tongue.
Who will you try to fight through? Who should we fight? Scary beast. I think the scary beast is easier than the people, right?
In the hopes of escaping the pursuers, you have no choice but to charge headlong into the black creatures. However...
Oh.
The Steelborough soldiers ignore you and start to fight with the creatures. The thought of just running for it crosses your mind, but the soldiers are still people. You can't just leave them to die.
Regroup and join the soldiers from Steelborough. I heal.
This isn't the moment to be indulging your curiosity. Hurry and help the soldiers.
Okay, I cannot heal in the inn. Let's see. How we doing? Okay, we can fight. We're okay. So they're not monsters.
The soldiers don't wait for your help and manage to bring down the shadowy creatures. Polka shouts his appreciation to the soldiers. Thank you so much. They turn to look at you and Polka, and with a nod, they attack you this time.
Oh, we ended up fighting them anyway. Okay.
To battle.
Okay, hopefully this will be enough to finish them both. Your party gained a wealth of experience from this battle.
You managed to defeat the Steelborough soldiers. You question one of them, asking how many of them are pursuing you.
Filthy traitors!
In the next instant, the soldier is back on its feet and rushing at you.
Also, how did I get here? How did I get to Newterra?
Legol turns to you. We shouldn't linger here. Abiding his suggestion, you decide to hurry away from the place.
Leave the silent village. We rest.
There is a ruin that looks to have originally been an inn.
Doesn't that mean they had to scale the end wall too, these soldiers? Seems like it was hard. Us going up the end wall was already quite treacherous. I don't know, are these people, how did they get up here? Okay, we're gonna skedaddle.
You decide to ask your friends what to do next.
Who will you ask? Polka. Polka, give me your opinion.
We should press on through Newterra, says Polka. He is curious about the mark on the map, thinking of the Guru of Lightville and her claim that what you seek would be in Newterra.
Okay, Trellis, what do you think?
Trellis waves her hands about vigorously. Still good to go. And with that, she indicates that she'll follow you.
Okay, Legol.
Newterra's dangerous, Legol says. Now that we know, we should just go back. You can't deny the truth of what he's saying, given what just transpired in the village. Nonetheless, you tell the others, I want to keep exploring Newterra. You're curious about Polka's reaction to the mark on the map. Fine, but I'm going back after we check that spot out, Legol says, with no attempt to mask the displeasure in his voice.
In an attempt to take a funny picture, I accidentally reset my RAM.
Polka looks carefully at the map and determines that the mark indicates a location north of where you are, between snow-capped mountains.
How did that happen? What did you do? Yeah, I see something on the top left of the map of our screen. Head around the snowy mountains and head for the marked location north of the silent village. A roving market here? Oh, that's okay. Roving market. Okay. Okay. Oh, enemy already. Surely there must be treasure to the right side of us, right? I inserted my second GPU to take a dual GPU picture of my computer. And then I reset it. Not move until the ailment wears off. Okay. The enemies here, I remember, yeah, from last time we played, they were tough. No, they healed. That's cheating.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Any treasure? No treasure? Is there anything here? Treasure! 2,000 gold. No, there's a turtle here. Although it's not the strong one, right? Just the regular one.
Oh!
I do need to mess with my BIOS sometime, because I'm running a RAM preset that is not optimal. So you have to be able, you need to fix it then, right? Hell you there!
You turn to find the source of the voice, and who should you find but the wandering merchant waving animatedly at you? How did he get here, though? Did he climb the end wall?
Yeah, wait, how did he get here? Did he really climb the end wall like we did? I feel like there has to be some other way to get here that we don't know. Like, did we take the hard way up? Because when I tried running the rated overclock speeds, it crashes. Oh, yeah. Gotta get that fixed.
You're floored by his hustle, but pull yourself together enough to offer a tiny wave in reply.
Okay, let's enter the market.
The merchant's eyes are starry and bright. This is his first glimpse of Newterra. You ask the man how he managed to scale the end wall, and he raises 2 bloodied palms to show you.
What? Did he just climb?
Why, it seems as though he climbed over himself in pursuit of your group. He laughs off your surprise. It was nothing. Not when there's business to be doing.
Was like we were when we climbed up, we had like the flame primal to keep us warm. What did he have?
You recoil a bit, but are nonetheless glad to have the chance to do some shopping.
Money? I guess you're right. Didn't he have to lug this whole tent and these merchants with him? We could get better weapon. 6,000. We get better armor this time. Maybe we'll buy 1 armor. Maybe we'll give this to the gold. So we can be a little bit faster. We need any items? Do we need any healing items? I feel like these are usually good to have. Okay. You know, we haven't looked at the pet shop in a while. Are there any good cards we can buy? They're all like 1-star cards. Have we seen this enemy? The Dark Toad? I don't think we've seen it. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, I don't recall seeing it. I think we've seen everything else. Pet shop owner's flip side story. In this cage behind me, you'll spy a selection of the finest monsters I collected as I tromped all over the land. Surely there must be one or two that a traveler like you fancies. Hold on, I'm a human, you hear me? I just pretend to be a monster so I can catch them when they let their guard down. Make sure you don't attack me, even if you spot me out there. Alright, let's head out. So head around the snowy mountains, head for the marked location. So we're gonna go around somewhere up here. Okay.
Battle time.
Do we have to fight these guys? I guess we should, right? No, Charles got frozen. Let's see, it's Friday today. Any plans for the weekend? Might go out for dinner tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know what the plans are. But otherwise, I hope tomorrow I can be productive. What? Polka, you missed. Polka, you let the enemy heal. Mage Moth's flip side story. Enemy story. That's it. I read it as like mag moth. I was like, what? I was like, oh, it's mage. Mage moth. A temptress called the Queen Ashwing. A temptress called the Queen Ashwing lives deep in the forest. The powdery scales she spreads about enthrall humans whom she takes to her nest. Troubled is the queen. The scales her wings shed never cease to captivate humans. Today, too, she must gather food for more hungry mouths to feed. Take to her nest as in like she just brings the humans with her and she has to feed them. I thought it was gonna be like she eats them. An event.
The party happens upon a half-buried treasure chest. You dig it out, only to find it's locked. Polka boasts of his lock-picking skills. You take one look at it and announce that you could do it. Probably. You have no basis for this claim. You ask Legol if he could open it. He scrunches his face. Lock-picking isn't my strong suit, he replies. Trollis, brimming with confidence, announces she can pick lock good. This is the first you've heard of her lock-picking prowess.
Who shall open the chest? Polka.
Polka the boastful tries his hand at picking the lock. If you're honest, he looks like he'd be great at this sort of thing. He takes out two needle-like instruments and delicately inserts them into the keyhole. They make very satisfying clicking noises as he works. Polka freezes. You ask what's wrong. It's a trap, he whispers ominously, and carefully removes his tools.
It's a trap?
He explains that it may well explode if you try to open it. Whoever made this was very evil indeed.
Do you think he's lying? Do you think halfway through he was like, oh man, I can't do it. Then he was just like, I'll just say it's a trap.
The chest cannot be left in plain sight, you reason. The party digs a deep hole, buries the chest back in the snow, and leaves.
Maybe, I guess if we picked someone else, maybe it would have exploded.
As you forge on through the snow, you come across a tattered doll covered in deep gashes. Gashes that could only be made by monster claws. The doll appears to be covered in dark red blood. You don't want to think about the fate that befell its owner. The smell of all that blood is going to attract more monsters, the rest of the party warns.
What will you do? I guess we can find the owner?
Someone must be missing it, you insist, and place the bloody doll into your pack.
Oh, there's something down here. Perhaps treasure is here.
Battle time.
Oh, there's the dark toad or whatever it's called. They healed. That's cheating. No. Seal all enemies. No, they keep healing.
Oh!
Okay, let's go finish him off. Okay, now we can open our treasure. Ring of Perseverance. Raise defense and vitality in exchange for attack. Guaranteed treasure chest. Okay. I'll beat them up. Okay, what's our treasure? Okay, we already have this one, right? Yeah. Event.
Blood smell. With those words, a monster appears before you, nose twitching. There'll be no getting out of this fight.
Maybe this is our chance to like get one of these cards. Any treasure? Okay, I leveled up. Star Seek. Generate 1 gem at the start of battle, that's good. Like goal, level up. Treasure. Croak. Inflict seal if roll is 6 or greater.
There's no doubt about it. The bloody dull scent attracted the monster.
Mark, thank you for the switch. Thank you for the pasta check. I was shrimping a lot in chat. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, any snacks or drinks today? I have water.
You'd better find its owner before it draws any more bloodthirsty beasts to you.
A little bit of shrimping.
Even if it means leaving the doll by a corpse.
Monster.
The party silently watches as you place the doll back into your pack. Everyone knows what must be done.
Yeah, was picking up this doll worth it? It attracted monsters to us. But not the energy drink, like monsters. Oh, treasure! I was thinking maybe there's treasure near here along the edges.
Get him!
Get him. We have enough gems, since now we can generate an extra one at the start of battle, that Legul can use this fire attack. Oh, just kidding, we need 6. Never mind, I was excited to use this. Okay, if I use a regular attack, or a one gem attack, then we'll be able to use Legul's Flame Primal. Okay, what's in the treasure? Ooh, Supreme Salve. 40 HP heal. What? They were beating up Charles. Oh, Gucci, hello. How's it going? How are you? Happy Friday. Okay, we'll use this attack. Because we have enough gems to do it. I feel like we never use this. Because we're always too poor. Will this be enough damage? Okay, good. Oh, treasure! I was like, there might be treasure along the edges, and look, there is more treasure. I'll grab it after we fight these guys. How was Zoombini's part 2? It was good. So there's 4 levels of difficulty, so we got to like level 2 difficulty. And we're making slow progress. Yeah, there's been a couple where we lost some Zoombinis, or they got sent back to like the campsite. Are you still smarter than Child You? Yes, I think so. Only because Child Me never made it past the first difficulty. Or is the memory of Child You smarter? No, I was saying like whenever Child Me got to the next difficulty level, I'd go into the settings and bring it back down to easy because I was too worried. It was too difficult. I think I said like I was afraid of change or something. So now I was like, oh, I don't remember any of this. Because I never got that far. Difficulty is arbitrary, right? Click, that's right. Okay, Lagoon got paralyzed. We couldn't do his attack. Oh, I didn't mean to heal me. I meant to heal Tralis. I went too far. I scrolled too far. Okay, good. Tralis dodged that attack. Okay, heal Tralis for real. For real this time. Okay. These enemies have been defeated.
That's how it's done?
Okay, Trials leveled up. That means she should be healed. Okay, treasure. Treasure. Oh, Dark Toad's enemy story. Hold on, let's read that first. Dark Toad, shadow black bodies, blood moons for eyes. Joyous are their referees. Fangs seek a sanguine prize. Is that how you pronounce that, sanguine? Slim Fangs exsanguinate. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Slim Fangs exsanguinate and miss the piercing scream. Head lolls, cultivates, consciousness a fading stream. This is like a poem, right? The format of this? I don't think any of the other flip side enemy stories have been like that. Okay, treasure. Money.
According to Polka, the place that the map marker indicates should be around here.
Around here?
You can detect the telltale signs of life nearby. Could there be a village? It may be worth a visit. You notice telltale signs of monsters, too.
Will there be anyone in this village? Monster Town.
To your surprise, you realize that there is a settlement of monsters just ahead. The mark on the map looks like it's pointing to this village. It seems like it could be dangerous to approach.
Let's go. Let's enter Monster
You say
Town.
that you want to go into the village, but Legol stops you, insisting that you need a plan first. However, with uncommon zeal, Polka suddenly bursts out, "Please, you have to let me investigate the place." He explains that the mark drawn on the map looks much like his mother's hand.
Oh.
You truly do want to agree to his request, but it would be reckless to a fault if you just marched right in without preparing.
Is there anything you might be able to use? Stone. An utterly and completely ordinary stone. This surely will help us. This rock will help us. We'll probably need the fairy dust, right? To transform, shapeshift into monsters? I think the rock.
Tossing a stone to get the monster's attention would hardly be a long-term solution. You have no idea what you'd do after that.
Okay, we cannot use the rock. Fairy dust it is.
The fairies you encountered on the end wall were masquerading as Polka and Trollus. So wouldn't that mean you could use this powder to disguise yourselves? You suggest to the others that you use the fairy dust to disguise yourselves as monsters. Though reluctant to assume such a form, you're left with little other recourse.
I wonder what we'll look like as monsters. Monster sonas. Anyone a furball?
You and the others use the fairy dust and transform into monsters.
I feel like our character doesn't look that different. Just like different skin tone. Charles looks very different.
Trollis seems somehow pleased with her newfound fuzziness. Certainly more pleased than Legol, who is rather less than happy about his new monster form. At any rate, the transformation has afforded you the opportunity to safely infiltrate the village, and you set off to do so.
Whoa, in their monster forms. Alright, let's go into the monster town.
It looks like no humans live in this village. Instead, the monsters seem to have a thriving culture of their own.
Your monster form seems very same. Yeah, just the ears and like darker skin. That's pretty much it. Maybe we have paws now. Oh yeah, we look pretty much the same.
You can't hide your surprise that they live just like humans, and your mouth drops open.
Maybe these were humans at 1.8. Turned into monsters, maybe?
Polka whispers into your ear. Let's hurry and look around this place before they find out what we really are.
Polka, yeah, like... I wonder what his... Is he covered in fur? Is that why we can't really see under the hood? Investigate Monster Town carefully. Yeah, I think Trollos had the most dramatic transformation.
The monster offers you a ball and says, "I'm much too noble. Couldn't possibly play with something like this. Throw me something more valuable," the monster says, tail wagging back and forth out of a desire to play.
Something more valuable, like a nugget? Well, should we throw a gold nugget? Do we have something like that? Is this okay? I want to keep the panaceas for actual battle.
"Here, fetch," you say, throwing something from your pack. The monster zips after it, tongue lolling with delight. The monster returns quickly, something clutched in mouth, but not what you threw.
I'll take that. That's a full revive. Max revive. Revive target and completely restore HP. Okay, I'll take that.
The monster running the inn can sing a tune so sweet, it seems it'll have you sound asleep in moments and dreaming sweet, rejuvenating dreams.
I think I fixed it maybe? I found out to set the CL manually. Okay. Hopefully I'll fix the problem.
How about a nice rest? Someone calls as you approach the inn.
Yeah, let's heal.
The monster running the weapon shop explains that they sell weapons stolen from adventurers.
Wasn't a problem, but rather underperforming. Okay, yeah. Hopefully it performs up to standard now. Can you get weapons here? We'll see if it ends up being stable and doesn't crash. Sword only the strong may wield. Okay, these seem like... I'm guessing these are the most powerful weapons, maybe? But everything's so expensive. Do we have anything we can sell? We have some gold. Maybe we wait? Wait a little bit? Let's finish investigating town first.
I'm so hungry, the bone monster says, theatrically patting the void where its stomach would be. It keeps stealing glances over at you. Polka signals to you with his eyes to just ignore it. The creature is clearly fishing for a response. Trollis, however, takes the bait. But no stomach? Great. That's right, chatters the monster with delight, its joints cricking and cracking. That's why I'm so hungry. It always goes right through me.
How about the pet shop?
After you enter the dimly lit shop, you notice its monster owner sighing.
Do they sell monsters here?
You ask if something is wrong, and it explains that it doesn't have enough dishes to feed the pets in the shop. After taking a good look at you, the owner asks, would you be willing to get a plate from the nearby village? You don't especially want to help a monster, but Polka convinces you by saying, it probably wouldn't hurt for us to ingratiate ourselves to the locals.
Ingratiate. I don't know if I've heard that word either. Find a plate in the silent village.
All the goods on offer have been stolen from one adventurer or another. The shopkeep impresses upon you just how useful they'll be. Someday, the monster says, trembling all over.
I see big numbers. I had the RAM preset of 6400 M. Is it megahertz? Is that what it is? Case latency megahertz 40, but my RAM can do CL36, and latency is as important as speed. It's kind of like a ratio in simple terms. Oh, okay, a ratio. I don't think there's anything we want in here.
The monster cackles ominously. I may have shed my earthly shell, but I haven't lost my love of games. This is the game parlor. A monster calls out, want to play cards?
No, I don't want to play cards. I just want to see who's running the shop. How about you?
With starry, lovelorn eyes, the sprite says, how I wish to see him again. Upon hearing the details from her, you think the object of her longing sounds a bit like Legol. Ha! As if, the monster snorts with laughter. You're not gonna win contest like that, one of the monsters says breathlessly. The trio seems worked up about something. When you ask what kind of contest it is, the monsters leap around and reply, jumping contest.
Jumping contest. How about the mayor's house? Oh,
The
it's a fur
doors
ball.
of the magnificent mansion open, and a delightfully fluffy monster comes out.
Is this the mayor?
The monster says, spend all the time you want. Our village is yours. It looks as though this is the local mayor.
This kind of reminds me of the village that coexisted with monsters. Yeah, I was thinking that too.
The mayor looks at Polka in surprise, and then narrows his eyes. He explains that Polka reminds him a lot of a friend of his from long ago.
What do you mean he narrows his eyes? You can't even see his eyes through the fur. So does this furball know Polka's parents?
Hoping to win the mayor over, Polka rattles off a lie. Yes, I'm his descendant. The mayor is apparently the credulous sort, and is convinced. He offers a memento of his old friend.
Maybe not. Oh, thunder staff. The staff of a famous magician. I don't think that's better than what we have though, right? Yeah, that's the current equipment we have. So it's not gonna help us. I guess we could sell it. Okay, so I guess we need to go get a plate. Polka looks so funny, he really does. It has to be, it's the eyes, isn't it?
You leave the village and quickly undo the transformation. You don't find it terribly enjoyable to remain in monster form.
Like, were those his glasses, or is that his eyes? Like his monster eyes? Or does he still keep his glasses as a monster? My headcanon is that it's his eyes, right? I think that makes the most sense. Okay, is there a plate here?
As you scan the ruins, your eyes land on a drawing of a young girl and her doll. You pick it up from the floor. The doll looks rather familiar. Your eyes go wide. You tear open your pack and take out the bloodied doll. It must have belonged to the little girl who lived here. The next instant, your companions call your name and point to the floor where you picked up the drawing. You look back down at the floor and notice a plank that doesn't quite look like the others. You pry the plank loose, revealing a treasure chest hidden beneath the floor. Inside is a piece of equipment in almost pristine condition.
What's it gonna be?
You take the equipment from the chest and place the bloodied doll inside. I will avenge you, you whisper.
Heaven's grace. So we got some armor. So it was worth it to get the doll. Who can wear that? A ghoul, maybe? It'll make him slow, though. That's the problem. 12 speed. What about, I don't think Polka can wear it. Can Trollis wear it? Trollis could wear it. Wait, what's the goals? Maybe we give it Trollis? As this armor she's wearing right now already lowers her speed by 2, so it won't make a difference. That means Trollis will be the slowest one? I guess that's okay. Maybe a sturdy building will have a plate.
There is a single word written in crude lettering on the wall. Help. Highly unsettling though it may be, you carefully search the area and find a plate on the floor. Trembling, Legol says, "We got what we came for. No point sticking around any longer." He's not wrong. You could be attacked at any time by one of those shadowy creatures. You all agree to hurry back to town.
Does speed really matter that much? I guess not. It's just the turn order. So that means Trollis will be the last one to attack. Before it's Legol who is the last one to attack. Wait, I guess it doesn't really matter.
You use some of the fairy powder to change form into a monster and slip back into the town of monsters. The monster accepts the plate from you and immediately sets about preparing food for the pets.
So are the pets monsters? Is this the monster's own monsters? Or are they gonna be like humans? Pet humans? Yoo-hoo, soup's up!
You hear the shuffling of feet on the floor as the hungry pets answer the owner's call. But then you realize what the pets are. Humans.
Humans! They're people!
Eat up. You're all very, very important gifts, the monster coos with a smile.
Important gifts? You do? Saved it! Should we save the humans? I don't think there's anything else to do in town. Save the humans!
You can't turn a blind eye to this. This is barbaric. How dare you treat humans this way? You scream. The monster looks at you in surprise. What you talking about? You draw your weapon and brandish it at them.
So these monsters are just trying to live their life peacefully? Do we have a right to attack them like this? I mean, they are keeping humans as pets. So, I don't know. Who's in the wrong? Who's in the right? Polka does look really funny. I mean, maybe the humans needed domestication? Maybe they did. Like, do they act like intelligent humans? Or are they kind of like primitive? Or maybe they domesticated themselves? Yeah, I'm very curious what happened here. What people say about cats have not verified. Interesting.
I expected nothing less. You've managed a clean victory over the pet shop owner. Your conviction is renewed that monsters are beasts to be despised for the suffering they cause humans. The people freed from the cages look terrified and are unable to even speak.
Yeah, like, how long have they been kept as pets?
Well, now what? Says Legol. Your reply is cool and composed.
Why are you so angsty at monsters? It's 'cause the monsters killed everyone in our village. Explain the narrator's assertion. Wait, no, not assertion. Assertion about you, Kiku. We have to take down all the monsters in town. It's the only way. What? Do we really have to kill all the monsters? They're kind of living peacefully here, aren't they? Like, yeah, like, we don't like monsters. Did you see execution? No. I did not say execution, although that would have been much funnier. Like, we don't like monsters because they killed everyone in our village. Legol doesn't like monsters because they killed everyone that he loves, I think, probably. Polka's parents were killed by monsters. And then Trellis doesn't care too much, I don't think.
Polka agrees with your assessment. We'll be found out before long, and there's little else we can do to save so many people. In a tiny voice, Legol replies, "Yeah, right." He looks out of the shop window and surveys the town.
Defeat all the monsters in town? I'm currently playing a match to see if it'll crash. Alright, we gotta fight everyone. Oh, I said, I didn't say execution, I said assertion. That's what I said. Okay, I guess we're just gonna fight everyone now. We'll beat up everyone. Like, do we really have to beat up all of them? Like, couldn't we just have released the humans and then just ran away with them?
Get him.
Get him. Like, I feel like, I don't know, is it... Are we in the right to fight these monsters? Part of me says no, we're just like kind of chilling here, right? You think I'm allowed to heal at the inn? Or am I not allowed because it's run by monsters?
Wish I could have eaten my fill one last time, the monster says, before issuing a particularly dry death rattle.
It doesn't feel right to fight them. You know, there's other parts in this game earlier, right? Where the monsters, like, wouldn't attack? They, like, refused to attack. They're, like...
Get him.
They just wouldn't attack us. There's always like a couple monsters in each area that just wouldn't attack. Is that related to this? And then it was like it cost... You had to roll a perfect 12 to be able to escape. Particularly dry? I guess so. Dry bones. Is saying particularly dry about a skeleton like another way to say, like, make it seem more lifeless? This enemy looks like, okay, on my Instagram, I keep getting recommended Instagram reels of these like figures, dolls. I don't know what they are. They're called like Labubu. It's like a blind box toy. And like it looks like that. It's like this doll figure that has like fluffy, it's like fluffy and soft, and then the face has like this big smile on it. Of what? Labubu? Wait, it's spelled like Labubu? Furby? No, not Furby. I don't know. I guess it's really trendy. I keep seeing it on Instagram. But it's like... It's like, it's in blind boxes. And I don't know why they're so popular. Like people will, there's like vending machines that dispense them. And there'll only be like a certain amount. People will line up for them. And there's all these like counterfeit ones around. Oh, that monster looks like that. Kind of. Yeah, I guess they do have similar...
Poetic justice, the Yeti says. These words are its last.
Maybe it is kind of similar vibe to Furby. Like furry all around with like the face, the exposed skin face. But yeah, I don't know why. I keep getting all these Instagram reels. They're like, oh, Labubu. Or like, how to spot, like, how to tell if it's fake or real. Gotta rebuild your plush collection. I don't want Labubu though. They don't look. They're not for me. And I guess they're expensive. Yeah, right. You're right though. Maybe I need to rebuild my plush collection.
A masterful victory! At last, true rest, the monster says, before its eyes close forever.
True rest? Undyne's enemy story. I hope the narrator doesn't say, well, he should have known better at the end of all this, right? Like, I don't know. Or I think we're doing the wrong thing. Yeah, I hope the narrator isn't like that. Undyne. These sweet, gentle creatures are infamous for falling in love with human men and giving themselves over to them out of a sense of love deeper and more profound than any lake. In return for their devotion, they expect absolute fidelity. Any man caught being unfaithful is swiftly pulled to the lake bed, where his corpse may be doted on for all time. We'll use our wolf to attack that wolf. I was using about 20 gigabytes of RAM. Everything should be fine, I think. 20 gigabytes. So, if 2 Gs was a real thing, would it be gigabytes? Gigantic gigabytes?
That's how it's done?
Giga. Would that be the same as...
The monster lets out a clipped whine, and then lies down for the last time.
Would gigabyte be an equivalent of a terabyte or greater? Wonder if something like that does exist. Yeah, I wonder. How much RAM do you have? That's a good question. 32? Okay. That would be like million? I guess so. So is that like gigabytes squared? Gigabyte, giga?
Get him.
Million. Yeah, that would be a lot, wouldn't it?
Sometimes you get lucky.
What? What did it use? I wasn't paying attention. I saw it pull out an item. I didn't see what it was. I guess the defense went up. It's crazy how some people can put like 64 gigabytes of RAM. 64. Yeah, it seems like a lot. Is 16 the norm? Is that right? Wow, we got like 3,000 gold from this. Did we get this much gold before from other enemies?
I'm going to die without my revenge, the monster says, its final words oozing out before it passes on.
16 is the new baseline, but 32 is slowly creeping up. Well, current not new. Okay. Yeah, I guess it used to be... Was it 8 before? Then now it's 16 and soon to be 32 will be the norm. Gotta run those local AI models so Windows can record everything you do. Wait, hold on. Didn't I say I was gonna buy weapons at this town? Now I'm can I still buy the weapons or are they gone now because I'm killing everybody? I kind of do need the 32 specifically for the finals because it can eat like 7 to 8 gigs.
I've already lost my body. I know when to fold, the monster says, before giving up the ghost.
Ghost's enemy story. Ghost, how I wish to see you, darling, just one more time. If we should meet, I would profess my love to you. I am grateful now, my darling, that you killed me. This way, I can love you for all eternity. Can I get items at the shop?
The establishment no longer has anyone to attend it.
The audacity to only wear boots. Yeah, I was like looking at the ghost and I was like, it's specifically boots they're wearing, like their shoes. They didn't really have anything else, did they? I don't know if we've battled an enemy like this before. You think they also didn't wear socks? I don't know. What's wrong with that?
Beautiful.
Nothing wrong with boots, but to wear nothing but boots specifically? Well, what if they're also wearing socks?
That's how it's done?
Then is it acceptable? Maybe they could be wearing a smile on their face.
I wish I could have seen him one more time, the monster says before issuing its dying breath.
Wasn't the mayor of this town nice to us? Were we really destroying everyone? Also, yeah, I'm unable to get the cool weapons from the shop now.
Get him.
Maybe the traveling market will have them. I still can't with Polka. His eyes. It's so funny. These three will never get to participate in their jumping competition now.
We practiced so much, the monster says. They have hopped their last.
And this bother you about the Puss in Boots movies? He wears a belt and hat that's different. He also wears a fur coat.
It looks like you've defeated all of the monsters in the village.
What about the mayor?
You decide that there's no longer any need to remain in monster form and undo your transformations. But at that moment, a giant monster stomps up to your group.
I'm not letting you run amok any longer.
The monster's teeth gnash in fury. Seeing you and Legol has jogged something in its memory.
And didn't we fight one of these before? You people from Subtern Village.
Your eyes go wide hearing the creature's words. You remember that scar on its eye. It can't be. Was this the monster that attacked the subterranean village?
Oh, this is the one that killed everyone we knew. Maybe this is why I come back alive, to avenge friends you killed.
Never would you have imagined you'd run into this monster here. You grab your weapon and let out a guttural scream. You have a history with this one, but don't lose your cool.
We got like our revenge, but now this one's getting their revenge. So it seems like there will be a never-ending cycle of monster versus humans, right? No, we didn't get the poison. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Seems fine to me. This like Oprah, everyone gets revenge. Maybe we can get paralysis. I feel like poison would have been better though. Maybe we should just do poison. Oh, it resists paralysis. Guess we can do this. This poison. Regular poison. Not deadly poison. Dice rolled by all allies and enemies land on 6. Oh, I need to heal. Okay, maybe I'll use an item instead. Maybe we get deadly poison. It's a guaranteed 6 roll for this turn. It's so strong. It does so much damage. Attack up but defense down. Okay. I'm worried I'm gonna die because I have less than 30 HP. You think we'll be fine? What could go wrong? Okay, attack the goal and not me. Okay, maybe we try to poison it. But it's defense down. Well, that will get rid of the defense down. Maybe we just attack. I'm too poor to heal. I'll heal the goal. Oh, the goal, no. Okay, that's the first time someone has died. The goal is gone. Okay, I guess we should heal. Oh, critical hit. Oh, there goes the goal again. Okay, I think we can finish him off, right? Your hands shake as they grip your weapon. Slightly increase the chance of landing a critical strike. Okay, that's good.
You stand over the fallen monster and raise your sword high. This is for everyone you killed.
Some might say, the goal. The goal is not to die.
Looking at you, the monster speaks in a soft voice. What you did here, any different? The scarred monster destroyed your home, and now you've destroyed its.
Yeah, so like, now what? Me, you, exact same.
Shut up, says Legol. He steps forward and thrusts his sword at the monster in your place. You shake your head and stop him. You know you have to do this yourself.
We accept double standards? Yeah.
You've had your revenge. Maybe killing this monster was the whole reason for this trip.
Yeah, we're the protagonists, so we're in the right.
Yet the monster's words stick with you, like a tiny bone lodged in your throat.
I thought, oh, change of heart.
Legol notices you brooding and speaks, his voice full of concern. Don't let it worry you.
Instead, no, I got this. The mayor.
The village mayor comes over, looking at you as though he wishes to speak.
What do you do? Okay, we have to listen to him.
You decide to listen to the mayor. The mayor speaks in a quiet voice as he tells you how this town came to be.
This town was established to protect the entrance to special ruins. But the long years fulfilling that role are over. Special ruins? What if they're all
After
cursed?
Finishing, the mayor hands you a key to his residence.
Mayor's residence key. Key to a Monster Town residence. It's scratched up like someone was munching on it. Do you think he was chewing on it?
He explains that the entrance to the ruins can be found in the basement of his home.
So the guru in the other town said what we're looking for we'll find in Newterra, we'll find here. So is this what we're looking for? Whatever's in his basement? Maybe he thought it was made of chocolate.
There is something there. A truth you ought to know.
Oh, is this what we're looking for? The truth.
He continues. Now my duty is done. Will you kill me quickly?
I miss my friend. It's time. I go to him. Kill the mayor? What do we do? Do we kill him? He asked us to kill him, so I think we have to. I feel like if we don't kill him though, maybe Legol will kill him. I don't know, we already killed everyone else. I don't know. Oh. He asked us. Don't. I don't know. The one-time violence is the answer. Which is meaner? I don't know. Is this mean to not kill him? But I think he'll die anyway. I think it's either I'll kill him or Legol will kill him. Leaving him alive is meaner. He said, okay, he asked for us to kill him quickly, so I think we have to agree with his wishes. Oh, we can sneak peek the card. He just wants to be done with it. You bring your sword down on the monster. You put your sword away. You have no desire to end the life of one who clearly wants it. Okay, we'll kill him. Because yeah, I think based on that preview, it seems like don't kill him is the meaner option.
You bring down your sword on the monster. With a final word of thanks, the mayor dies. You need to go to the mayor's residence and find whatever this truth is that you must know.
Head for the mayor's residence in Monster Town. Scarred Monsters Flipside Story. Did we unlock the genocide achievement? Maybe we did. What have we done? Not this one, right? This is just a troll. I passed by. Wait, Scarred Monsters. Was it? Did it say Flipside Story? Not under characters, is it? Oh, here it is. Scarred Monster. We will take from them their food, their land, their loved ones. We will take from them until they are eradicated. we will take from them. Their food, their land, their loved ones. We have to, before they do the same to us. No one wins. Yeah, no one wins. I feel like it's this endless cycle. Monster versus human. No one will win.
No longer has anyone to attend it.
Wait, what happened to the humans that were here at the pet shop? Like, we let them go, but then what? Did they go anywhere?
You managed to free the captive humans. The cage is empty.
Guess we'll never know. Okay, let's go to the mayor's house. Okay, what's the truth gonna be?
You unlock the door of the manor with the mayor's key and enter.
Do they just freeze? Yeah, I guess we just... Did they go in the snow and freeze? Like, we didn't escort them to the village or anything. What's the truth gonna be? Is it gonna have something to do with why there's no nighttime in this world? Why it's always daytime?
A quick search turns up a staircase leading to the basement the mayor mentioned.
I still believe there's a curse.
Trollis points down and asks, "Truth down there?" Polka mutters, "What could it be we ought to know?"
Curse. So yeah, there was those shadowy monsters, or not monsters, where they were definitely not monsters because we couldn't capture them in the cards. But there was those shadowy creatures in the town. So maybe it has something to do with them. Are they cursed?
Legol's eyes are fixed ahead. He does not say anything.
And like Legol seemed to recognize that other village, the silent village. So like, does the truth have something to do with Legol? Shadowy, yeah.
You swallow hard, and then gingerly take the first step down the stairs to the basement.
Or like, cause we're a subterranean person, right? We're an underground person, but we have the power to capture monsters and cards. Only us. Cause we're a subterranean. Does the truth have something to do with that? Is there another primal down there? The truth is, no one can out Pizza the Hut. At last our heroes reach Newterra. A vast tract of land stretches out before them, upon which sits a village where monsters keep humans as pets. Someday jumping contest. Stunned by this strange turn of events, our heroes fight to free those imprisoned. Alas, a monster's final words, me, you, exact same, plunged a young girl's spirit into shadow. Chapter 7. Past is prologue. Alright.
You make your way down the stairs.
What if we go down the stairs and we enter like the other side of the earth? It's like a completely new world.
As you make your way through the dark, the words of the scarred monster come back to you.
Me, you, exact same.
The monsters were just like you, living in their town. They grieved for the deaths of their fellows and sought revenge. The thought sticks in your mind as you make your way forward. Before you know it, you've found your way into a cold, unnatural-looking passage.
Keep your wits about you and proceed. How far should we go? Should we save this for next time? Ark, thank you for the switch. Thank you for the plastic check. And thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, should we save this for next time? The truth. You can't leave us on a cliffhanger. That's illegal. Let's see. I'll be busy next weekend, so we'll do a little bit more. We don't have to wait too long. Pro cliffhanger. We'll do like half a cliffhanger. Ugh. What even are monsters really? Are they people too?
Having heard your muttering, Polka speaks up. I'd like to know that myself. Trollis hums pensively, her head inclined in confusion.
I guess Trollis is half monster, half human, right?
Legol says nothing.
Subsurface ruins B2.
The ruins looming before you elicit a gasp.
What are those, like buildings?
Huge, elaborate stone structures dot the area, their shapes completely unfamiliar to your eye.
These look like modern buildings, but obviously destroyed.
What are those? Asks Trollis, yet not even Polka can answer. You and your friends continue to make your way through the ruins, overcome all the while by the imposing unknown structures.
So is this like the past? Like is this these buildings from the past, which is our today, but these the future? What if it turns out the world's
flipped? As you
flipped?
make your way through the ruins, the light of curiosity shines brighter and brighter in Polka's eyes.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? Like, we go down the stairs, and then it's like, we're in a whole new world. The other side of the world. You want to try that sentence again? Past, present, future.
Seeing this, Legol nonchalantly takes hold of Polka's sleeve, perhaps out of caution, to keep him from wandering off. There are white lines painted in a striped pattern along the ground, which Trollis cheerfully hops back and forth over. The lines cut off, and you discover someone standing where they terminate.
Someone's standing there? Trespassers found. Must tell mother. This skeleton's wearing modern clothes. Look at this. The shirt. I don't know why. It looks so funny. Must tell mother?
Will have trouble if it tells its friends we're here. Come on, says Legol as he draws his weapon. The monster tries to flee, but you and your friends attack.
Okay, so are we living in a post-apocalyptic world? Why are we so violent? We just hate monsters, I guess. But yeah, you're right. We're like very violent. Why can't we just talk it out?
Beautiful.
He did quite a bit of damage. Maybe we were the monsters all along. You're probably right. I think the narrator's manipulating us. Yeah, that sounds right too. Because, you know, the perspective we have is, oh, we're the heroes, right? But are we really? Are we really the heroes?
I'm sorry, Mother, the creature says before collapsing. Another monster with a mother. Polka mutters. At this, Trollis pipes up. Other one said mother too.
I hope mother was like figurative. Yeah, right? Which one was the other one that said mother? I don't remember. I just noticed my computer's clock is wrong. How off is it?
Now that she mentions it, you do feel as though you've heard a different monster mention a mother.
Where did you hear mention of a mother? I don't know. At the mine? The lake of fire? Timestamp is different than Goodies. Oh, that's funny. By like 8 minutes. Was it at the end wall?
You remember. The fairy at the end wall said, "Ooh, we'll tell Mother on you."
Oh, that's right. The fairy said that.
Polka frowns when you mention the fairy from the end wall. He goes on to point out the possibility that Mother does not refer to a literal mother per se, but a presence that governs all monster kind.
Yeah, the figurative mother, right?
This mother might well be deeper within these ruins. All of you agree to proceed with utmost caution.
Are we going to encounter monsters here? Oh, okay. Oh, what is that?
To battle.
That wolf has like an existential void for a head. I time traveled back to the present. Good job, you made it back. Deal dark damage. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I thought it'd be worse. This Twitch is still displaying the wrong timestamp.
Oh!
Never mind, okay, it adjusted. What's this? Car?
Along the path, you discover a big iron box. You suggest it could be some kind of mine cart, but Trollis insists that it's a sand skiff of some kind. Polka looks at the boxy iron contrivance and mumbles something about its workings being much more complex than a mine cart or a sand skiff.
What if monsters are old humans? Yeah, maybe. I feel like that would make sense if they're all down here. Like, yeah, maybe it's a curse, like you said. It could be a curse. It could be some strange type of, like, mutation revolution.
Get him.
Like, maybe monsters are the dominant? Like, more there are more monsters than people because maybe all the humans turned into monsters. I don't know. I just want to know. Maybe monsters evolved from humans as they got to the surface. Monsters evolved from humans as they got to the surface. Yeah, maybe. And then like our village was underground to begin with, so maybe like our people didn't change. Treasure. Deal attack plus 6 damage to all enemies. That sounds pretty good. I feel like we don't really use this one. I need to heal anybody. We're okay. And then I do wonder if this game is related to the first 2 games, because those 2 games seem to be connected, right? Because Melanie was like the child of like one of the maidens in the second game. Supposedly. Vincent or something though? Yeah, I think so. Like he had a different name in the second game. But it was definitely him, right? Did he? I think so. I thought it was the exact same, was it? There's treasure up here. Oh, treasure. Okay, Supreme Salve.
Get him.
See, the narrator's coaxing us. Yeah, they're like, alright, beat him up. You're doing great. Keep killing them all. Anything down here? It was the Onyx Maiden, right? Yeah.
Get him.
What if we ran away? Okay, 2 or higher. Let's skedaddle. I guess he did go by a different name. Light, yeah, the light. Oh.
You spot a monster who poses before you, showing off their outfit. You like what you see? Killer fit, right?
Look, Ark, it's you. Rathu, the narrator. Oh, fine. Run away if you have to.
You can't quite find the words, and as you gawp, the creature hands you a ring. Go on, embrace the drip.
If it goes hard, embrace the drip. Like,
This monster doesn't seem hostile at all. You and your friends decide that it would be best not to make a scene, and decide to leave quietly.
Ring of Bravery. Raise an attack in exchange for defense. Okay. Well, I'm glad we did that. Oh. Is this an enemy?
The monster offers a warning. Many monsters around here. Good to be careful. You find it a bit rich to hear a comment like that, given the source. Nonetheless, it doesn't seem to be hostile, so you decide to do as it says and steer clear.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll find like a town or something, and then we can... That'll be like a good ending point? I don't know. I'm not sure what to think of this situation. Yeah, so are all monsters we fought so far? Are they all somehow related to humans? Have we been killing people, kind of, this whole time? Alright, going back to conversation. Yeah, does this where does this relate to the other 2 games? And if so, where? Like, is this way past the other 2 games? Considering we haven't seen any other characters or mentions of their feats, maybe the past. That's true. Maybe, yeah, maybe this is like the far past.
Get him.
Maybe after whatever human versus monster war this world is in. Way in the future takes place the other 2 games. Oh, don't heal. That's cheating.
Beautiful.
Previous games had no mention of subturn people. That's true. They did not mention them. What's this?
Polka picks up a small iron box from the path. Curiosity shines in his eyes as he examines the object. Suddenly, the small box releases a blinding flash of light.
Polka got flashbanged. Boom! Get down!
You heed Legol's words and dive to the ground. But nothing happens. Perhaps it only emits light, murmurs Polka. Legol's face flushes, and he stares at the ground, suddenly very interested in a particular loose pebble.
Oh, poor Legol. A camera, yeah. Well, I guess it's better safe than sorry, right? Why did water deal so much damage to you? I don't know. Is it because I'm from the desert? And maybe I just am allergic to water in high amounts.
A masterful victory!
I guess Legol and Traus are also from the same area. Everyone else took 1 or 2 and you took 8. Maybe my defense isn't good. Did we give that to someone? Deal attack +5 water damage to all enemies. We do this. We don't really use the other attack much. I already missed the other were-rat, the one with the cool drip. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't kill him. These guys seem strong. Modern clothing, yeah! The skeleton we saw earlier had the modern clothing. And then the were-rat had it too. We haven't really battled the middle enemy much. But that dress does look a bit modern, doesn't it? When you place it with the other... next to the other skeletons, it's like, oh, modern clothing. Treasure. We got cards of them, so they're definitely they are definitely monsters. Oh.
A figure that looks hewn from iron stands in silent vigil. You and your friends take a few ginger steps forward. The creature rattles and clanks to life, uttering nonsense.
Is it a robot or is it a refrigerator? Which one is it? The elevator here is presently out of service. If you would like to use the elevator, please turn the power on. Okay.
Without a moment's delay, the four of you draw your weapons and prepare to fight.
We have to fight the refrigerator. Jeez, yeah, like what? Do we have to fight him? No hesitation. Do we run? Okay, we are unable to escape. Please tell me what you need. Oh, it's just a helpful robot. We're trying to beat him up. But we can't escape. We have to kill him. Like, I think, yeah, I think y'all are right. I think we're the bad guys. I feel like we're not the heroes we think we are. Beep boop, no. Refrigerator robot-chan, we're sorry. It seems the iron figure had no will to fight. Okay, we didn't kill him. I think we realized that it's just a robot. It's just a talking box.
With several whirring, buzzing, and sputtering noises, smoke erupts from the iron figure, and it stops moving.
Okay, never mind. Maybe we killed it.
A close look at the figure reveals that not only is it not a monster, it doesn't seem to be a living creature at all.
If it's not a living creature, how'd it get poisoned, huh?
Despite no longer moving, the thing continues to babble.
The elevator here is presently out of service. If you'd like to use the elevator, please turn the power on.
Newterra truly is amazing. A profound sense of just how much you've yet to see wells up within you.
Okay, continue exploring. Iron Figure's flipside story! So many new things to kill. Yeah, what are we doing with... Well, I can't believe we've become the monsters. Iron Figure. An iron figure that does everything for humans. Guidance, cleaning, cooking, you name it. It may turn out that it is not monsters that destroy humanity, but this sort of thing. Now serves primarily as conversation for monsters. Luckily, it has functioned for so many years without breaking down because the monster is always repairing it. And we broke it, yeah. Okay, here's the elevator.
The iron door is shut tight.
Yeah, we broke it. But maybe a monster will repair it? Assuming we don't kill that repair monster. Oh! The frog. The frog guy is on the TV. And the gargoyle is holding a street sign. It's using revive wrench attack. Oh, we can only use normal attacks now. Revive wrench.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Attack. Yeah, I guess, yeah, we're just sort of attacking everything, aren't we? No hesitation, just attack. No, poison. At least I can attack now. These guys are literally just vibing, they really were. And we just attacked them.
Oh! Treasure. What do we get? Hey, there's something down here. Oh. Pride and delight dripping from every word. The monster boasts, Mother told me to stand guard here, so that's what I'm doing. Nonetheless, it doesn't seem like it's going to stop you. You can practically hear the wheels turning in its brain as it says, "What was I supposed to do if I spotted someone?"
Yeah, the hat? That's from Nier Automata, right? Yeah, apparently it's the same, like, director or creator. The person who made this made Nier Automata. Did they not attack me? Okay, I guess I'm moving on. Yoko Taro. All 3 games? Probably? Yeah, because at least the other ones, the DLC for them, which is mostly just like cosmetics, like costumes, usually have like references to Nier in them. Treasure. Ooh. Contains the power of old gods. Is that for Polka? What if this is the sequel to Yu-Gi-Oh? The Yu-Gi-Oh. I wonder how far we have to go. I was hoping we can get to like a town or something, if there is one.
In a quiet voice, the monster says, "Don't want to fight, unless you bother Mother."
Who is Mother?
It urges you and your friends to leave this place, and fast.
Yeah, who is Mother in this world? Bother Mother now? We gotta bother Mother. Rathu! Please leave. Kill it, no. We escape. We fight the Rathu for the sake of fighting the Rathu. They've got such cool drip though. We spare them. Don't ruin the fit. We'll fight one, but the rest we'll leave alone. Probably. Kill one, huh? Proto Skull Soldier's Enemy Story? Proto Skull Soldier. Maybe, does that mean the were-rat has one too? Probably. Let's see what this says. Will give us a hint about, like, its origin. These monsters wear earmuff-like objects into battle, shake their bones in rhythmical beats, and launch up tempo attacks. Listen closely and you'll hear the crunching of bone, the rending of flesh, and cries of pain emanating from those black earmuffs. Cries of pain emanating from those black earmuffs. You mean music? Grunge music.
Bluesky calls out that he's found some kind of device. You look over just in time to see something moving behind him, but he doesn't seem to have noticed, as he is totally fixated on the equipment. Monsters appear, lightning arcing and crackling around them.
We won't let anyone interfere with her work.
The monsters descend upon you.
Her work, Mother? So what is Mother's... What is Mother... Who is Mother and what is their objective?
Get him!
Is it to keep humans out? And protect the monster world? They always ask who is Mother, but never how is Mother. Not like this. Don't worry, we'll find Mother, and we'll ask all the questions. Who, what, when, where, why. And how.
My, that was close. Polka laughs as he returns to fiddling with the device. Moments later, he lets out a little, "Oh." It looks like he accidentally pressed one of the strange buttons on the device.
Is the whole area gonna light up now? Like, because it's power?
You hear a loud whirring sound coming from somewhere. Over there, where Metal Thing was, Trollus shouts, heading in the direction of the sound. Maybe it has something to do with the iron figure from earlier. You'd better go check it out.
The elevator. Both the Wasp's enemy story. Voltawasp. They call me a hero, but I still fear these three sounds. Peals of thunder, fluttering insect wings, and tiny tongues licking at their jaws and mandibles. After paralyzing their prey with lightning, the awful, anticipatory licking begins, which reminds me of the fourth sound I fear, that of my flesh being rent from my body and devoured. Who was narrating that? I think like a human is... I think it was a human afraid of the wasp. Because they feared the sound of the electricity from the wasp. They feared the sound of its wings. And they feared being eaten by them. He has a fridge. Oh yeah, he does have a fridge. I didn't notice that before. I saw it had like something in its hand, like the food. I saw that was different, but I didn't notice the fridge. No, don't attack Polka. I did not intend for this to take long, me neither.
The iron figure continues to spout nonsense and smoke in equal measure. However, the nonsense seems to be slightly different nonsense.
I thought we were gonna take a little peek in this area, find like a little town to stay at the inn, and then be like, all right, guys, we'll see you next time. Thought it was gonna be like a piece of paper at the end of the basement. Nah, there's a robot fridge here. Hello, welcome to the elevator.
It keeps saying that word, elevator. What is it talking about?
Okay, maybe we wrap up after we take the elevator.
When you step in front of the imposing iron door, it opens with a metallic clank.
So do you think we're gonna go
The
further
group
down?
cautiously steps through, and with another clank, the door grinds shut.
Do you think we're going down or going up? Probably down, right? Ding.
The four of you are quite flustered about being trapped inside, but then you hear a ding sound, and the doors clank open again.
Sideways. It could be.
You step outside. You can't shake the feeling that the area around you is slightly different than before. Despite the strangeness of it, you all decide to continue exploring. As you do, you continue to wonder what that elevator thing actually was.
And deeper into the subsurface ruins. Did she repeat her line? Yeah. She messed up the word elevator. Alright, should we wrap up here? We'll see what happens next time. Meet Mother. I'd be okay with that. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to end. We just got to the elevator. That seems like a midpoint, maybe? Perhaps. But thank you, everyone, for watching. We managed to find... we went to the monster town, and now we're looking for the truth, which hopefully we'll find out next time. Thanks for stream. Thanks for watching. Wait, we murdered a lot, we did. Thanks for stream, thank you for watching. Hope everyone had a great week and an enjoyable Friday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Enjoy the weekend. Have a good Saturday. Yeah, we'll catch y'all another time. I'm very curious about what happens next in this game. Thank you for stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the applause. Thank you. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye bye.